Welcome to the Lyons Share, where we talk family, faith, football, finance, and fun. This is the Monday morning Lyons on Lyons episode. Just to recap the Detroit Lions game yesterday against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and what a game. Lions fans, you know the story here. We've got a pretty good football team, folks. We're coming off a game last week that, we had our struggles, came back and still got the win, but had our struggles offensively for sure with a lot of turnovers. So I really wasn't worried about this game. I thought the offense was going to come out. This wasn't a trap game where you're looking past a team with a bad record, because I felt like our offense had something to prove coming off the previous week where, they'd had some struggles with all the turnovers and whatnot. But, to think they'd come out and execute like they executed yesterday would have been a little bit more than I could have expected. 7 touchdowns on their first 7 drives. Jared Goff goes 24-28, over 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Both backs, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, score again. Amon-Ra scores 2. JMO gets 1. Heck, Brock Wright got 1. This team is unbelievable. The kicker didn't have to do a whole lot. In fact, the punter didn't have to do anything besides hold for the kicker all day. But still drilled another long field goal at the end there to keep his perfect season going. And, oh, by the way, the defense gave up a whopping 6 points. I just don't think you can find a team really in NFL history that's clipping along like we are offensively. I mean, some of those Patriot teams with Tom Brady and the Randy Moss, when they had Randy Moss, they were putting some points up. But this team is unbelievable right now. They're in the zone. They did lose Alex Anzalone to a broken forearm. Hopefully he can be back for the playoffs. But, wow. I can't say enough about what this team's doing. And the state is on fire, which as we should be. Lions fans, man, we've had some pent-up frustration, decades worth. And this team is now the Super Bowl favorite, at least on FanDuel, and I think probably in Vegas as well. With the Chiefs going down yesterday, and frankly, they were undefeated, but barely getting by teams. This Lions team is not always blowing people out, but for the most part, really annihilating and putting a lot of pressure on teams to even stay close. Just with the offense clipping like it is, and the defense just seems to be getting better each week. This team is a tough out, and anything can happen in playoffs or a one and done situation. But they're the favorite, folks, and hold on to your hat, because this is going to be one wild ride the rest of the year here. We've got to stay healthy. We have lost some people to injuries. Darius Smith, came in to try to replace Hutch. Got a sack yesterday, so that was good to see. Dip his toe in the waters a little bit and have some success with the team. And this team's unbelievable, man. We go down to the Colts next week. The Colts team that actually pulled out a win yesterday, so they'll be playing. But I imagine that Indy Stadium is going to be a Detroit Lions home game next week. I think a lot of Colts fans maybe forking over their tickets for the high prices that Lions fans are willing to pay, and maybe recouping some of their season ticket costs on that game. So I expect that to be a home game for the Lions. And with that being said, I think it's going to be another win. And then, folks, you come back after that game, you've got 3 straight home games. You've got a couple Thursday games against the Bears and then the Packers on Thanksgiving, and then another game after that. 3 straight home games at Ford Field before they go on the road for a couple, and then hopefully back their last game against Minnesota, which I'm hoping won't matter at that point. Now, I'll give the Vikings credit. As magical as the season has been for the Lions, heck, they're only a game back, and the Packers are only 2 games back. So this is by far the best division in football, and even though we're having a record-breaking year, we got to keep peeking over our shoulder, because they're right there chomping at us. So, which is kind of good, I think. Actually, it keeps us sharp. You look at some of these teams. Buffalo, for crying out loud, has got like a 5-game lead, huge win over Kansas City, and that it's going to be interesting to see who prevails out of the AFC. A long way to go as usual, but obviously the Mahomes, not a bad loss really on the road against the Bills, but can the Bills get over the hump against the Chiefs in the playoffs? I don't know. I'd love to see it. That Lions-Bills Super Bowl in New Orleans would be probably the biggest ticket in Super Bowl history, I'm sure. A couple fan bases there that are itching for a Super Bowl win. But we'll see. But it's just, you got to pinch yourself if you're a Lions fan. This is just going so well. It's really unbelievable. So keep enjoying the ride, and don't blink, because they'll score pretty quick. I mean, shoot, I was deer hunting yesterday, and watched it up till halftime. It was over by half, but I, walked out to my blind and shoot before I can even get the game on to see, what's progressing in the second half. We've already thrown a 64-yard touchdown and are driving again. So you can't get up to go to the fridge too often with this team because you will miss some action. So that's it, man. That's Lions on Lions. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, hit comment or like, and let's just keep enjoying the ride, folks, and go Detroit Lions. Again, this is Mitch for Mitch Lyons Wealth, always bringing you the episodes on the Lions Share. So it's your best game plan to protect, grow, and win retirement. MitchLyonsWealth.com. You can go there, check out our tax tool, find out what you're really going to pay in taxes in retirement. Top right corner on our top of our website, the tax tool, MitchLyonsWealth.com. Have a great day, folks.